What's up, y'all? This is your boy Phil of Dusk Enterprises. How y'all doing today? Also, thanks Keto for putting points towards the Wendy's T-Rex Burger Challenge. I sometimes have a bad habit of playing this game in the dark because I let natural light just pass through. But since today is a rainy day, well, it looks rainy. The overcast is pretty foreboding. I'm just gonna get right into it. It is 4:21 Central Daylight Time, 29th June 2025. So, I'm gonna see how far I get today, and we'll go from there. I gotta continue off where I stopped, which was like midway through, just pummeling Dahlia with facts and more. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. 5 years ago. Oh boy! Ugh. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister, Valerie, brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. Sure. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's what happened. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life. Sure. The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe, after all that, she murdered her sister? Preposterous. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Faye. Yes, Your Honor. As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination. Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again. We're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up, we still got that info, that ace up our sleeve. What info? Come on, kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged. That's right, it was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us that in the lobby. I do anything she says, anything Dahlia says. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too. That's it. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. That's her secret. I heard the diamond is valued in the neighborhood of $2 million. $2 million? It was still uncut, so it was about the size of a pint of milk. A $2 million pint of milk. I don't know what to think about that. The defendant demanded that her sister, Valerie, made the exchange. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual. By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth, why do you think he wanted to make the exchange up there on that mountain? If he ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape. There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. In a place like that, it would be easy to tell if he was being followed. With only one entrance to the mountain, he was ensuring his safety. What a wickedly clever man that Dr. Falls is. Oh, Mr. Falls, not Dr. Falls. Yeah, right, it was all your plan. Anyway, Valerie brought the diamond to the mountain and... That was a dangerous thing to do considering you were being held hostage. Yes, but actually that saved my life. What do you mean? You see, Mr. Falls was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow I just knew he was going to use it. knew he was going to use that knife to kill me. Thanks for watching the ants. That's why my sister shot him. It was to save him. What? Huh. I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment. Well, when Mr. Falls was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. I was dazed. I turned to run away, but... Oh, I turned to try and run away, but Mr. Falls turned to grab me as well. As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second. He gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin. Bloodthirsty grin? Ooh! The next instant... Advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift. I was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked down. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I'll never forget that day. One bridge, nowhere to run, and just one little shove from behind. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river. Hi there. I think Owl calls you One. Do you prefer that? How you doing? Nice to see you. And that's why you hid your identity? Yes, I only told my sister. Valerie Hawthorne, huh? Name's good, yeah. Sounds cool. Hello, hello. Yes, she's the only one who knew about me. Meanwhile, legally, this witness has been deceased for 5 years. I didn't ever want something like that to happen to me again. Sure. Decided to change my identity to start a new life. And that new identity was Melissa Foster, right? Yes, my sister helped get the official paperwork taken care of. That makes sense. An insider's help doing all the paperwork would have been impossible. She was the only person left in the world I could count on. And you think I killed her? There's no way I could. A moment of truth for this witness, too. Once the truth about this staged kidnapping comes out, everyone in the court will know how much of a Jezebel she really is. I just got to prove that kidnapping was a hoax. Okay. This is where we save, because we pressed enough. Enough. Let me think about this. I could interrupt with a profile. I'm trying to think here. It's either the diamond or... Oh, that didn't work. What you mean? It's gotta be that. Nope, not that either. Ah. Let me think. Did you and Mr. Falls have a relationship? Yes, as a tutor. You were tutoring him, Mr. Falls? No, of course not. It would be ridiculous. Mr. Falls came to the house to tutor me. makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14. He probably came up with the kidnapping plan during the time. That's what I'm sorry. Hawthorns are in the jewelry trade and are quite wealthy, you see. Quite the clever fellow, that Mr. Falls. Did I hear him right? Did he just call Mr. Falls a clever fellow? Okay, so I pressed there. There's gotta be... Press one more time. Yep, seen that many times over. It's this statement or this statement, I think. She's crying. Let her go. What do you mean? She's obviously guilty. Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. Hello, Primus. Thanks for putting points towards the Wendy's T-Rex Burger Challenge. Just let your client take the fall for it's in his name. That's crazy. Survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again. I would fold so bad I saw someone crying on the stand. That's crazy, One. I miss your attorney? Oh my god. I gotta think super hard about this one. There's so many things. Okay. So let me get this logic right. The only thing I could think right here is Terry or Valerie. Hell, it could even be, you know, presenting the Dahlia profile here. But that's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me. It's not, that's not the truth. There's got to be something that contradicts the... Oh yeah, that last part. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Is it this statement? God damn it, man. Nope, not that either. God. Alright. This is the tricky part, I swear. Primus says she's always off with her. I don't know about the off with her head part, but goodness. When Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. Survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again. Actually, wait. What if it's the last statement? No, God. I don't like this one. It's so messy to figure out what is the statement. She made the exchange. She shot Mr. Falls in the arm, blah, blah, blah. Present day attorney's badge. Oh my god. Let me press this again. I already used the diamond here. That's when he tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. But why would he? It's like there's a $2 million diamond in her backpack, allegedly. Is this nothing but pressing? I don't think that's the point. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped for my family's money. Survive. I don't know. Witness and photograph the incident on Dusky Bridge. No. Nope. Yeah. Am I stuck like this? Am I stuck? Oh. So it's these last three. It's gotta be one of them. Right, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. But the jewel is the diamond, sorry. The diamond is missing. But I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. Shoving me off the bridge from the... Okay. So... decided to change my identity and start a new life. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for... I mean, every time I'm looking at this. I think it's... Okay, so I think it presented a diamond here already. Why would they have any reason to steal from the jeweler if this $2 million diamond is, you know, uncut and blah, 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 blah? So I've already tried the profile. Survived, but I was afraid. No. I'm just gonna have to eat the penalties and try until I can figure it out. There's gotta be something. She killed me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. Nope. Okay, I already presented this. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm overthinking this. Hold on a second. So, hold on. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valley brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Dr. Falls in the arm. She made the exchange. But where is the diamond? Is this it? Was I overthinking? I was overthinking. Oh, it sucks. Was the rod that my blah blah. God. After she made the exchange, she shot Dr. Oh, okay. Okay. I was overthinking that one. Let me review so far. So, what she is saying is that Valerie did bring the diamond to the bridge, and then she exchanged it with Mr. Falls. Then she shot him, according to this. Not this. Nope. Oh, there's too much to this one, man. Nope. Okay. Nope, not that either. Not that either. Wow, we're really in the dirt with this one. How do I prove that it was staged? That's the thing. I'm trying to like present as much evidence here, but nothing's really sticking. Nope. I'm gonna have to keep presenting like throughout the state because I'm honestly not sure where the hell it is in the statement. Nope, not that either. Is it a profile, though? The ransom price was a raw diamond. Nope, not there either. Oh. She made the exchange. She shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. Wait, hold on. But how could she jump off if there's like... Oh! God. I'm thinking crazy as hell, but it's still not working, bro. Cause like my thought is like with this picture, right? It's 5 years, whatever. There's, you know, rails. That's a lie. Stop that, Keto. Oh my god. I don't know. All right, let's get everything all. Press. Blah. Just one step, a little shove from behind, that was it. But she's facing... Let me press this again. I gotta read it detail for detail. Mr. Falls was shot in the right arm. Let go of me. Blah blah blah. He was shot in the right arm. he let go of her. She was dazed. I turned to try and run. Oh, okay. So I see how she could get away with saying this. Okay. Oh my fucking God. I hate this shit. I figured it out. I had to read the word for word on the press. It's because if she was running backwards and he pushed her, she would have landed on the rocks. Or whatever there. Not in the river. I understand now. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. I'm not a real lawyer. One might be. You say that Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe. But it's true. I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said, that's hard to believe. I should have said, that's impossible. Possible? I asked the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge, now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind as you have claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below. A most certain death. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible. Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then. But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference. Oh! You're right. If the events occurred just as the witness has testified, the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this? You see, Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge. What do you mean? After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct? Now that you mention it, I do remember now, when I fell off the bridge. My skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires. You can't be serious. Order. Order in the court. It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion. Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault. What? I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible. Ridiculous! What's so impossible about it? because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. Your Honor, all of the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there. But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm. And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. Ooh. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That is clearly impossible. Oh, let's go! Order! Order! What is the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally. What? What is this? What's with the growl? Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous remark? Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun in handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that, it would have been suicide. Perhaps, but still that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current, but even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Oh, then what is it? What was so important that she wanted to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River. "5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up to the mountain with her, the $2 million diamond." Oh, what? No, it can't be. Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. Why, that's simply ridiculous. Order, order, order. Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? This woman is a demon, and there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? She was a detective. She was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister, Dahlia, and then she told her what she was planning to do. Planning to do? She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatch your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. Who is that, laughing at a time like this? Forgive me. It's just hilarious.
Witness, is that you?
You amuse me, woman, Miss Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14, I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister. Well, one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? You can't provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Miss Fey?
I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Fey? Are you stupid or something? How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense. The assertions.
Of course you are. Is this it? Is it really over? You made a fool of me, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Without evidence, the trial is over? Who decided that?
Mr. Armando.
Come on now, kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony.
Testimony?
The day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fall's stolen car, and then went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who's the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes?
Obviously, it's gonna be Miles Edgeworth, right? What about Dick Gumshoe? He could do it.
Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness.
A new witness?
Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls.
The defendant?
There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister, Dahlia, disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is Terry Falls.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this? Why not? The prosecution has no objection. Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand.
This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left.
Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes?
I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me.
Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million.
Not true.
Mr. Falls, there's only one question that I want the answer to. 2 days ago at Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne, or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised never ever betray each other.
Terry?
Dahlia, it's true. You are alive.
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you.
I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
Dahlia.
Oh, man. I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness?
Ah!
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Water. Please, water.
Hmm?
Can't talk. Need water.
Oh well, I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he is probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself.
That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of Bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge. I watched my car from Bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
What? Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you?
That's enough, Miss Fay. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Fay, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is this how you want to end it? Or want it to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one person who can stop it. You, kitten, I think.
You were watching the car.
That bridge, other side broken. Nobody can come from there. So I was watching car.
What else were you expecting him to do? I suppose that's obvious. That's the obvious thing to do, but something's bothering me. I'm getting that feeling. A contradiction?
I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyway. No one lives there. There's a small shrine up on the mountain, but that's it.
Anyway, nobody came, no car, nothing.
Mr. Falls, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne?
I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remember her face.
Wait a minute. If you had remembered her face, why did you make her wear a scarf as identification?
Sorry, I told a little lie. But the woman, I bet she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie.
What did you talk to her about anyway? Mr. Falls.
Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone need to take a blame for it. Was all I could think to do, she said. That's why she lied, got me the death penalty.
Were you satisfied with that answer, witness?
Dahlia died. It was my fault. But I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in. Don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel, dead.
You just saw that she isn't dead.
The Valley taught me on bridge. Nothing left to live for.
How can you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was at 5 o'clock. It would have already been pretty dark on the mountain at 4:30. Please, Mr. Falls, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for something you didn't do.
That woman, it wasn't Dahlia.
Stop right there. What more needs to be said? Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, you'll still do whatever is necessary to protect her, won't you, Mr. Falls? I know it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed with Dahlia Hawthorne. He'll probably go to his grave still believing in her. Mr. Falls, if you can show he's lying, poor guy will still be cursed. You'll still have to point out the contradiction anyway. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess. Come on, man, don't do this to me. What? Dude, come on, don't do this to me. Watch my car from the bridge. I never put no body in the car. We talked, then she left? Oh, this hurts, man. This hurts. I'm trying to find it, but I can't fucking find the thing. But how did she leave though? She left. That was Valley, not my Dahlia. Thinking about it, was bridge unchanged for 5 years. Goodness. You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct?
Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it. I'm sure he is. Zebra Boy waited 5 years to ask a single question. Find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been a blink of the eye.
According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you?
It was raining. Already dark, too.
You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes? Mr. Falls?
Eagle Mountain, that spot. Strong memories.
Why did he just clam up? See, he's hiding something here.
One woman came, she stood in front of me. Damn it! Ugh! God, this is annoying. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie. This is annoying. Trying to find this is just awful. Only one woman came, she stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. Okay, what do I remember? What do I know? I watched my car from Bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Watch my car from Bridge. Okay, yeah. Okay. Watch my car from Bridge. I never put nobody. Okay, so based on this, he's standing, I don't know, near the entrance of the bridge. It was almost dark, I guess, for whatever reason. Okay, that much I got so far. That was Valerie, not my dog. I already presented the witness photo, and then the note, and then the crime photo. I just looked at 40 feet above people over there, blah, blah. She stood in front of me. Okay. How did she leave?
How did she leave, though? Ugh, not even this? And she left. Dude, it's one of these I'm stuck moments. Ugh. How mind-boggling. We talked and she left. But how could she leave if she's already fucking dead? Oh, this is so bullshit, bro. Come on now. Alright, so that day, 4 p.m. I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. Watched my car from bridge. I never put nobody in that car. This is the contradiction right here. I saw it earlier. Car from bridge. I never put nobody in that car. So is he saying he watched the car from the bridge, but then he saw somebody put the body in the car? Is that what he's saying with this statement? I watched my car from bridge. I never put nobody in that car. When by the victim at the time of the incident found on Dusky Bridge. Taken by the witness. Bridge unchanged 5 years. No, it's not that one. Come on, man. This gotta be, like, it's, why am I getting confused? I already did the scarf. I already did the body thing in the car. I already did the note. So it's probably not this statement. It wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. Watch my car from the bridge. I never put no body in my car. We talked, then she left. Stood in front of me. We talked and she left. Okay, victim's note. I'm just gonna try to... Let me think. It's not the scarf, and it's not the victim note. But he doesn't remember what she looks like. At least now. Oh, the trunk falls far. You can't even see her face in this photo. That's the only thing. Okay, not that either. I'm just gonna have to keep going and pressing and all this stuff. He stood in front of you? What? Is... He stood in front of me.
There we go. Oh my god. Ugh. Thinking too hard yet again. Okay, I pieced it together. Because he was looking at the car the whole time, he said a woman appeared in front of him. So he's not lying there, but it didn't really show what perspective he was looking at. Was he looking towards the car? Because that's what he was doing. That's literally what happened. And then this shows him talking to the woman in question, facing the whole bridge. So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You're sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying.
Oh,
Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? That's the victim at the end of the bridge. Precisely my point. In my other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place.
Did you go to the special place before you went to the bridge?
Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it under the base of tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get.
This little bottle on the necklace is your memento? It's quite charming, but it looks empty.
Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car.
No! Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it.
Still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it.
Oh,
Huh? Mr. Falls?
that's enough. Please.
Witness?
I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens, or we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink the bottle.
No, stop the trial. Your Honor, we need a recess.
I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this.
No, we are so close. Just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence.
Oh, don't want that. Don't trust yourself. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Falls?
Mr. Armando, thanks for the coffee.
Mr. Falls! Oh my god, he killed himself, bruh.
Oh my god.
And so my first trial ended. Suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul, I thought it'd never heal.
He took the fall house. That's wild in keto.
I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. Finding that statement was a bunch of bullshit. Oh my god. But one person, the true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. Unforgivable, that witch. Mr. Armando, you're so close to the truth. He was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten. It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself. Don't cry, kitten. You're going to make my coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Mr. Armando. No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time, and you file them away and eventually forget them. 1 year later, in this very same courthouse, I, myself, got wrapped up in that case. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Fortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. In 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. And that's the end of episode 4. God, those last two. Oh! Those last two statements are so confusing to deal with. Oh my god. Or should I say the last two testimonies? You get the idea. Flawless, no confusion, never in doubt. That's crazy. I don't think so. That was confusing shit. Well written, just oh my god. Yeah, like the thought process has to really slow down to like catch it. Episode 5, Bridge to the Turnabout. Oh boy, it's time for the last case. I'm ready. Shichishido, the treasured Kurine village heirloom, whose name means seven-branch sword. It is said that the sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. When the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed. The illusion is revealed, and
Can't even say that word, I'm sorry. A fate is finally laid bare. Blah, blah, blah. February 6th, 9:48 a.m. Wright and Kola offices. So, unfortunately, not all words is something that I can read properly, unfortunately. Never hit my vocabulary whatsoever.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah, what is it?
You know how I've got spiritual powers, unlike you?
Sure. You are a spirit medium, after all.
But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up.
Pearls?
So that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick.
I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face?
It's the New Year's issue of Oh Cult Winter Spiritual Location Special.
Oh. Pearls look so happy.
Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true.
I'll say, it sounds more like a scam to me.
We've got a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold, just perfect for training.
No, I definitely don't want to go.
You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there.
Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious?
Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us.
Thanks, Pearl.
Yeah, I signed up for the special course.
That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better. Since we don't have a case right now anyway.
Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you'd better start packing your stuff.
Huh? Me? Why do I have to go?
Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old.
Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple?
No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall.
Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places.
What? No way. How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful?
No, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the?
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Let me see that magazine. This nun.
Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick?
This girl. It's...
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be in here in your noble presence. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me.
But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison.
Mr. Nick?
I'll go.
Huh?
Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go.
Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yes, oh thank you, Mr. Nick. You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right?
Over burning coals, you say? Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to be C for myself. What? I just had to be. That's a typo, bro. You mean you just had to see for yourself? Who is this nun, really? Was. February 7th, 3:24 p.m. Hazakura Temple main gate.
It's so cold here, Nick.
Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change?
Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Choo!
Her teeth are chattering so loud, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying.
Wow, Mystic Maya. So this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Hurley. Choo! Well, well, well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Achoo! Oh my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold.
What's with the past tense? We're freezing at a human popsicle.
Well, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please, follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to... Oh, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? That's right! Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger.
Thanks, Bob, for the points towards the T-Rex Burger Challenge.
It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave of you, considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Reckless? Wahaha. Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. You can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get reservation for... Yes, that's right. You come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around?
This is a hell of a case, good luck.
This case is probably gonna take 3 days.
Ugh.
So what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my. You don't even know that. Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he's saying. Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power.
Holy items?
You train an entire evening surrounded by these items. It's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seem to envelop you.
Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe.
So what exactly is a special course? You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. The training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times! All while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear. How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this.
Sister, about this picture.
Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way.
You mean it? Oh, I knew it. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? That kind of sounds like
Sorry to cut in, but this Iris, where is she right now?
Oh, just listen to you.
You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you?
Pearl! What? No. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now?
So she's in the inner temple, huh? Behold! Do you think you could have a look at this? I may not look like it, but I can tell you are very much in demand. And to be quite honest, I'm finding this a little difficult to say.
What is she trying to say, Mr. Nick?
I think she's trying to say that she's busy.
But seriously, Nick, what's the deal? Nothing has ever happened yet, and you're still already shoving that evidence into people's faces. You need to forget about work and relax a little. Try to have some fun, okay, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, you're right. Sure, pin the hypothermia on the lawyers. Great fun. Okay. So, no Magatama. Examine.
Oh, look! It's one of those snow motorcycle things.
Most people call that a snowmobile, you know?
Snow motorcycle things, snow blow meal, same thing. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet she could race like the wind on this slowmobile. Or maybe she'd give me a ride on this blow snowmobile.
I already told you it's snowmobile.
What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh?
It sure is. Looks pretty well maintained, too. This thing kind of puts your hometown to shame, Maya.
Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Kurine Village. We used to be a lot richer, back when people hired us to burn channelings.
Oh, I see. But now the place looks a bit run down.
I guess I was just born in the wrong time.
Whoa, that is a big Magatama. February 7th, Hazakura Temple, Main Hall.
The main hall? I think it's even colder in here. Achoo. Ah, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum.
Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional.
What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mystic Maya's right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes.
I wonder what it's actually said here for this part, and they just translate it to mashed potatoes. Just like, you know, ramen is hamburgers.
What a cute little acolyte.
Oh.
Greetings to all of you.
Hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale.
Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too? Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Ah! You're Miss Elise Donham. Yes, that's right. You know of me. My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick?
I see it now.
Zabari, fortune teller. I got all your books, Miss Dunham. What a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise.
Books?
Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is?
Well, an author maybe?
Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books.
It's alright. I take no offense to that.
That is not hamburgers. Yeah, that not... Yeah, the translation, they took some liberties and said it just hamburgers, and it's just ramen. So I don't even know what they meant, what Pearly meant by mashed potatoes. For all I know, they could be referencing curry because of the smell of gravy, blah, 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 and all that stuff. I do love mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are great.
It's alright. take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. It makes me very happy to hear you say that.
I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady.
Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book.
Wow, must have been a really great story.
Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say.
An apprentice?
He calls himself Larice. Larice Dunham. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Larice's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you. Why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Oh, wow! I can't wait to read it.
Pearls is completely taken with her.
I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time.
So is that why you're dressed like that you are?
The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them.
What can I say? She's really a sweet lady.
Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, I want to help with whatever I can.
Pearls looks like she just won the lottery.
Oh, help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. You feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. But... Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we?
Hey, what's up, Matt? Thanks for putting points towards the T-Rex Burger Challenge. Where are we on that challenge right now? 93%! Oh my goodness. There it is, the other side of the bridge. And not much, man. We were just dealing with a case earlier. It was a bit of an ordeal, and now we're on to the new case. Or should I say the last case of the whole trilogy. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go to check out the other temple. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Okay, bye, Pearls.
Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving.
It's an altar. Looks a bit old, but somebody does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Kurain Village last year. I guess they really do have something to do with spiritual powers after all. There are straw zabuton cushions arranged around a hibachi brazier. Sorry. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for this hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. A stack of straw zabuton cushions. Maya told me this type of zabuton is called enza. I suppose if I'd never come here, I'd have missed out on all these new things. There's a laughably large magatama on the altar. I can see Cyclops with the tiny magatama I've got. I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his hood. I bet the writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. I like how we scribbled math formulas on the bathroom walls to remember them. Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during tests, and I can't read these walls.
Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go?
I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out.
Oh, right. I think her name is Iris?
Yeah, that was it. I'm gonna find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. February 7th, Suspension Bridge.
Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick.
Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us.
Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast.
What's wrong, Nick?
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I'm just not very good with heights.
Oh, hey, I've got it. You should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump. It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights.
Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright? Dusky Bridge, does confirm things, right? Oh my god. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge.
Can't argue with that. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge.
Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge.
Well, it's practically the same thing. Anyway, the inner temple is just up ahead, right? So let's go and check it out.
Why isn't there another way across? Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder.
D-U-S-T-Y Bridge, huh?
It says Dusky Bridge, okay?
Come on, Nick, take a look at that bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. This sign is obviously wrong, and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick.
Do I look like a pencil holder to you?
I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would have ever used it?
Who would ever use it? Sorry. People who live here, I guess? I doubt they have any real phones here.
Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smarter of them to build the main hall here, don't you think?
Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya.
Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun.
I'm not so sure. It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. As if you go on the Dusky Bridge, you will find the legendary dust speedrun at Wendy's T-Rex Burger. Totally.
Okay, Nick, then let's try to find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory.
That's right there, sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall.
The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished.
The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon.
Okay, alright, wooden staircase on it then.
Do you really think that is necessary? You'd have to be blind not to see the stairs.
Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay?
Graffiti is a crime, Maya. Oops. Looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there.
I guess that's where I'll be training tonight. You want to train with me, Nick?
Do the special course? I think not.
It'd be so great if you had spiritual powers too.
Really? I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm to me. Kendrick mentioned? JK. February 7th, Inner Temple Gate.
Whoa, that bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. Well, what's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap.
Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too.
Yikes, that temple is in bad shape. Looks like it collapsed at any time. I guess people don't use it off too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? It has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something. Spirit medium afraid of ghosts? Isn't ironic, don't you think? So that's the inner temple up ahead, huh? It looks kind of run down. Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny. So you're training here tonight, huh? Yep, then everyone will see my spiritual powers. Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead. I wonder if that roast is ready yet. Hey, half-open gate. That's practically a welcome mat. Yeah, except the sign on here says no entry. Nick, rules are made to be broken, you know? You expect a lawyer to go along with that? Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometime. Let's just go. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you. Now you've got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay? Looks like there's something written on here. I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess. Ooh. I'd say it says Inner Temple. What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? That must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here. I guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. It looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires. They're really thin. Shouldn't they be just a little thicker? Oh, stop it. You're such a worrywart, Nick. If the bridge were really going to collapse, I'm pretty sure the boards would break before these wires ever did. What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again. Oh, wow! Look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me. Maya. But there are so many. They wouldn't notice if I just took... Oh, oops, sorry. They wouldn't notice if I took just one. Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice. What are you gonna do with one of those anyway? Put it in the office, of course. We can trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these. You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? Wooden statue? Hey, there's a giant robot buried in the snow. Well, there's something buried in the snow, but I think it's an incinerator. Oh, but you've got to admit, it looks a lot like a robot. Sure. Anyway, I don't think it gets used much. It's pretty rusty. Looking pretty rusty. Hey, Nick, do you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk? I told you it's not a robot, and it's not especially big either. You have no imagination. I thought it'd be real neat if you had to beat it to advance. A fight between a lawyer and overgrown furnace? Who'd ever pay to see that? February 7th, Inner Temple Training Hall. Whew, man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing, cold room. So this is where you'll both be training, huh? Huh? What do you mean both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought... Pearly's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training. So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering. Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. Yep, definitely getting the feeling it's back there. Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. Oh. Excuse me, but who are you? Ah. You're... Hi there. We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I wonder why she's spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya?
Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick? That girl. It can't be, but... Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking.
Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick.
There are a bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. I wonder why they're even here in the first place.
It's because all spiritual training is done under the supervision of a nun. I wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train.
But if they sleep, what's the point of having them here in the first place?
The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Ooey, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me.
I can't.
You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Vari, I know what it is. IRIS.
You mean just the IRS?
Iris Nick sitting in a tree. KISSING.
Oh my god, so silly. Maya. No clues here. The hanging scroll. It doesn't look like. Oh. What? Ugh. What is it? Why do you scream like that?
This scroll. It's my mother.
What?
It's Misty Fey, master of the Korean School of Channeling.
Are you sure?
Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. The special mark of the master of our tradition.
So that's what the mark means. What is it?
Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face.
Maya. So hanging scroll, wall scroll showing Maya's mother, Misty Fey. Not that old. That crest at the top is the official mark of the master. I wonder if this temple has some sort of connection to the Fey family.
I think it does, actually. Supposedly, it was founded by a branch family member of the Korean School.
I'll have to ask Bikini in more detail when I get the chance. About Maya and the Fey family in general. February 7th, Dusky Bridge.
Managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling all right? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Hey, you, wait up!
You think he's yelling at us?
He must be. There's no one else around. Ugh. You mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Ah!
Hey, I know you. You're...
Oh, sorry, gotta run. See ya. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Laurice Donham.
Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butts.
Shut up! I'm Laurice. I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge.
So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else.
Larry. I mean, Laurice. Sorry.
So, what are you doing with the last name Dunham?
Well, I just want to start over again with a clean slate.
A clean slate?
You remember, don't you, last time?
The mask case.
After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it. The Book of Destiny.
Book of Destiny?
Do you mean
The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Dunham. It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved.
maybe I should buy a copy of the Magic Bottle?
Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too.
She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. Follow her anywhere.
Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady.
You see, here's a photo I took of her in secret.
Wow, that's a beautiful photo.
You want a copy, don't you? It's okay, I just happen to have made extra prints. Still, it's kinda hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth, you must have some kind of, ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women.
Talk about a bad case of denial.
Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book?
Art isn't only about technical skill, you know? It's about having a pure heart.
And that's why I'm asking, can you draw well enough to make a whole book?
Now that you mention it, I wonder.
It looks like you still have some doubt in your heart.
It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended. Something else began.
Oh, Larry, it sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Dunham.
No, you're wrong. It's not her. It's the other girl.
Other girl? Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. What about Bikini?
She seems really motherly, doesn't she?
What do you mean seems mother? She is my mother.
She's your what?
I'm gonna have to take a pass on answering that one.
Wait a second. Why is he getting off so easy this time?
Hey, I remember. That's Maya's big sister.
Wow, you really do remember.
Yeah, who could forget? A couple of gorgeous sisters. Hubba hubba.
You hear that, Nick? Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, that's right. When I defended Larry, Mia was still alive.
Lisa's really something. She's like a mother to me.
Yeah, you can tell from a kindness reflected in her eyes. When I first looked into her eyes, I just couldn't help it. I started blabbling about all the bad things I'd done in my life.
She just laughed that gentle laugh of hers and listened.
You sure she wasn't just laughing at you?
Oh yeah, her, my little Iris.
She's really pretty.
This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. Wonder if she would model for me. I'm gonna draw a portrait of her.
Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women?
Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have basically, but Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream.
This guy will never change.
Everyone. Hey, Pearly. Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall.
Sure. Oops. I can't believe I gave Pearly that voice. That was awful. I'm so sorry, Pearly. Can't do it justice.
Alright, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training.
February 7th, 7:46 p.m. Azakura Temple Main Hall.
Oh, boy, am I stuffed.
Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training?
Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. No pain, no gain, I guess. I'm still worried about you. Well, let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally.
You must get ready for tonight.
Good luck, Maya. Alright, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, alright? Yes, Sister Bikini. And then after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini.
Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Oh. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight?
Well, if you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading.
Well then, would you like to practice reading with me?
I'd love to.
Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Dunham. So Larry, what are you going to do?
Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold and all.
Totally hear you here there.
Miss Elise, so, for example, how do you read this?
It says, bravely. That's kind of a tough word.
Oh, okay. Then what about this word?
That's another tough one. It says, roast. What kind of book is she reading anyway?
Well, I'm going to go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise.
Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. February 7th, 9:12 p.m. Azakura Temple Main Hall. Ugh, it's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Oh, the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room.
Mr. Wright?
Oh! Oh, Miss Dunham, are you going to use the bathroom too? No. But have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to go to your room.
I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me.
Miss Elise Dunham, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the real mysterious one is...
Oh.
That's Sister Iris.
Good evening.
The real mysterious one is this girl.
Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright?
I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her, and maybe get some answers. You're Sister Iris, right?
Yes.
So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple?
I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home.
So you've never left?
Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were.
I see. But didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department?
No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need.
I see.
But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone, too.
That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any cyclocks, so I guess that means she's not lying.
Please don't stare at me like that.
What kind of a place is this, anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that.
It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you.
Well, I have to admit, it is a whole different world up here.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Huh?
Talking with dead people, who does it help anyway? I hate it.
Really? So then why stay in a place like this?
Ah,
Is something wrong?
I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out.
I guess it's almost 10 now, huh?
Mr. Wright,
Yes,
if it's alright with you, I would like you to have this.
but this is your hood.
It has the power to protect you from evil spirits.
Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too.
I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night.
Iris's hood received from Iris.
I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night.
Wait a minute, Sister Iris.
Yes?
Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you.
That's...
Sister Iris, please, tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? Oh my god. Iris.
Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow.
What? You can't just give me 5 Cyclocks to deal with and just, oh, we're going. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. Oh, what? What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. 11:06 p.m. Hazakura Temple courtyard. That scream. I'm sure it came from around here. Ah! Someone's there, on the ground. Miss Dunham! Oh, I just stepped on something soft. Hey, don't step on my tummy like that. What are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out. What do you think? So that blood-curdling scream is you? Forget about that. Hurry up and call the police. Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we can still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with. Oh, you're useless. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice. You have to use the public bridge. Or, sorry, public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Run as fast as you can. Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will. Iris will. Bikini. Yes, it is Bikini. February 7th, 11:18 p.m. Dusky Bridge. Farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. Ah! God. Dusky Bridge. It's burning down! What the heck happened? What are you doing here? Ah! What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Larice! Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe.
butt. Please, call the police. I've gotta go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous, Nick. Wait! I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Ah! Nick! Oh no. My man fell in the river! Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's plank snapped and gave way, and I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me. A final, terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. I can't believe he ran across. He didn't even walk. He ran across that burning bridge. Talk about coals, right, Pearl? Ugh. Who could call? Ugh. Who could that be at this time of night? Yes, Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up! It's an emergency! Huh? Larry, do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Laurice! Laurice Dunham! This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Wait, don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill! Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking! His life is in danger! What? What happened? Tell me. Talk about a guy with bad luck. He may already be dead. Anyway, you've got to come back. You're the only one that can help. My Iris. My beautiful Iris. She needs help. All right. I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center. Please, hurry! It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion, as if I expected anything to change. February 8th, 2:19 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. It's the next day. It's the next... Hold on. It is literally the next day. He got here fast. It was 11 something. He's a speed runner. Bro, I don't know about that, but it was already like 11 something when Nick got to the, or Phoenix, sorry, Maya things. Phoenix got to the bridge and he ran across, and somehow in the span of time, 12, so like 14 to 15 hours later, Edgeworth is already here. You're late, Edgy. What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. Private jet. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to this Lisa Nick is my Iris. Huh? Say something, Edgy. Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Noonan. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. 2 days? Damn. Yes, that's right. You got it. But they arrested her, my sweet little Iris. And here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? The things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other. He couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he?
begging you. Iris's trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. You're the only one that could represent her. What did you just say? You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story. So, Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all.
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Riley said that he might even die.
Fortunately, he will be fine. Moron. How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed.
Thank goodness.
But he's caught some kind of nasty cold.
Cold?
He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something, if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple? What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at that temple at that temple then?
I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there. Why I continue to train. Purify my soul.
I want to ask you about last night. The night of the crime?
All right. I helped to clean up after dinner and then went back to my room at about 8 o'clock. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10 o'clock.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then...
I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder?
Yes.
However, you didn't go, because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? Oh, okay, there's two this time. Got it? What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about. The psycholocks. I believe he said I need to present this Magatama item to do something. So do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
And I am certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed were you the one who killed Elise Donan?
No, I'm not the one who took her life.
The psycholock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying.
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all that you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow, he asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why do you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, you would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
He is a very dear and indispensable friend.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him?
Heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. Until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. That's enough information gathering for now. Should head to the crime scene.
That's called a demon warding hood. Gave that to Mr. Wright last night.
He was wearing this when I saw him at the hospital today.
It's an important item for protecting acolytes from evil spirits.
If it's so important, then why did you give it to him?
Last night, I felt that something terrible was about to happen. I didn't want Mr. Wright to fall into its grip.
Well, he wound up falling into something much deeper and colder. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, though. Thank God for inner monologue. Who's the woman on this hanging scroll?
Well, I don't know the details, but I've heard she's the master of the Korean channeling technique.
Master?
Yes, Mystic Misty. She was a great spirit medium. That's what I've heard. I also heard that she went missing over 15 years ago.
Spirit mediums. There's no such thing anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth?
I know all about them. They're nothing but frauds. She doesn't know anything about it, of course. But there was a time, 17 years ago, when I met the Master myself.
I was against the idea of our temple appearing in that magazine. I was afraid that this type of a tragedy might occur.
In that case, why did you allow them to run an article about you?
Sister Bikini, she's actually rather fond of attention. Surprisingly so.
She certainly does look rather happy in this photo.
That's Mystic Elise Dunham. She's a picture book author, or so I've heard.
Does she come to Hazakura Temple often?
No, this was her first time. It's just that she was a very important visitor.
Is that so?
Sister Bikini told me to be certain not to offend her.
The victim, Miss Elise Dillon. Prosecutor's office still doesn't have much information about her, it seems.
Is that an attorney's badge?
Yes, this belongs to Wright.
Really?
I'm actually a prosecutor.
Oh, then why do you have a defense attorney badge pinned on your laptop?
Well, you see, I borrowed it. Oh, he borrowed it, huh?
Mr. Wright, how bad is his cold?
Well, his fever's very high. As a result, he's rather confused. He's worried about Maya, who is still trapped in the inner temple. And he's quite worried about you as well, it seems.
Really?
Yes. Naturally, once he recovers, I'll pass the baton back to him.
No. I'm sure that Mr. Wright wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want to defend me. Oh, that's Mr. Luis.
I'm sorry, who did you say it was?
Luis Dillon. He is Mystic Elise's apprentice, I think.
Alright, now who exactly is this guy?
He's a very sincere, hardworking person. Did I say something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth?
Excuse me? I was temporarily at a loss for words. Like a trip. Come home, you thrust suddenly into a bizarre world.
You want to know about me? There's not much to tell, I'm afraid.
Just let me get one thing straight. You were raised at Hazakura Temple, correct? And yet, somehow, you seem to know Wright. So you two must have crossed paths somewhere.
No, Mr. Edgeworth. Whomever it was, it couldn't have been me.
This is that supposed to be. Ugh. Alright. Suspension bridge. Sure is cold, alright. So this is it. Dusky Bridge. Oh wow, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been about a year. Or has it been longer? Doesn't matter, detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch! There's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess, you were transferred by HR to the local precinct? A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. You're playing the Edgeworth games early? Oh my god. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe. He's impossible to get rid of. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godot? I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple is as simple does, as they say. Oh, you got no idea how much I missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. Seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here, on this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady, decisive witness myself. So, this is the bridge that Wright fell through? Yup, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross. Is how it goes, right? Or was that a leap? And is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple during some training, now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the inner temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. So who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie. Nobody can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently. He's good, sir. Real good. He's so good? How is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh? Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge. What would the cause of this grudge be? The cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something. None of this is making any sense. I better look into this Godot myself. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yup. Last night snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. 7 to approximately 10:50 p.m. Lightning 10 to approximately 11 p.m. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. Around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Excuse me. Oof. So lightning struck at 10:45 exactly. Interesting. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, we got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. I usually hear about promising young prosecutors, or prosecutor candidates while they're still in school. But I've never seen or heard of this person. I gotta admit, he's puzzling alright. He just appeared one day, big mug of steaming coffee in his hand. He sounds like an interesting man. Yeah, the whole prosecutor's office really into double espresso macchiatos lately. He's supposed to be Miss Elise Donald's apprentice or something. I see. Yeah, he drew a nice portrait of me. That's nice. And he made me pay him 50 cents for it. I'm sorry about that. You don't seem very interested in him, Mr. Edgeworth. I really don't want to talk about him, that's why. Whenever something happens, this guy always shows up like he hasn't got a care. In fact, you know what? Every time he shows up, I always wonder the same thing. Maybe somehow he's actually the cause of all these incidents. I wonder if Gumshoe has realized it yet. But you could say the same. What? They typoed here? But you could say the exact same thing. They typoed right here. Oh my goodness. By the translation team, terrible job. I don't even think it's that serious, but okay. Let me... Oh. February 8th, Hazakura Temple main gate. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold, my brain's turned to sherbet. I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Wright is going to be fine. The case itself isn't anything unusual. I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, oh, wait a sec. Hold it. Objection. What's going on here, Mr. Edward? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and... What kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edward is a prosecutor. That's why he's Prosecutor Edward. Prosecutor Edward. Defense attorney just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edward? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, edgy. I don't see you for a couple years and your heart turns into sherbet. I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent? Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. Are you sure? I was right after all. I should have never come back. Oh no, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time, honest. If I had a penny for every time he said that. It's just that way. Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh, forget it. I didn't say anything. Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? What? Get lost. Go back on your charter jet. Get out of my sight, you creep. And I hope your plane crashes and you die. That is crazy, brother. I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? As I suspected, Psycholocks. I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory's a wreck, dude. You know this guy? I still can't believe it. She was such a great person. But someone's pinning this murder on my sweet little Iris. Edgy, please, I'm counting on you. Well, frankly, I was hoping you could give me a little more than that. Something sticks is probably the Dunham. Well then, I'll draw you a portrait. How about that? Since you're kind enough to offer, alright. I have a feeling that she's hiding something. Could be, after all, she's shy and gets embarrassed pretty easily. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Why not? Look, I know all about this kind of thing. Come on, Edgy. You were a guy once. Lots of girls are like Iris. You know I'm right. Well, you most certainly seem to have convinced yourself. Man, I love shy girls like her. It's just so cute. You know what I mean? Still doesn't listen to others, I see. I guess some people just never change. He was a good guy. Real pal to the end. When I look back now, I have nothing but good memories. What's with the past tense? He's not dead, you know. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, the guy owes me. After all, I saved his life. What is that supposed to mean? If I hadn't called for help so quickly, he wouldn't have died. No surprise, though. I used to be a security guard. It was all instinct, baby. He has a point. He called me pretty quickly, too. I think Larry's pretty good at motivating people. Just wish he would try motivating himself once in a while. I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains. Say, this just gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I've got an idea for a brand new invention. Might even make me rich. An invention? Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. So what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that? Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. This gate looks quite old, strong enough to resist the weight of time. Sir Jack, hello. Thanks for putting points towards the T-Rex Burger Challenge. How you doing? That's the Mr. Edgeworth, I know. You got a real flair for words, sir. I've always appreciated this kind of old-timeless elegance. That's exactly how I feel too. Take this coat, for example. Like a fine wine, it gets better with age. Even fine wine turns to vinegar and begins to stink at some point. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag you call a coat, detective. Chillin'? Not on the 4-job fiesta, I emoji? February 8th, Hazakura Temple, Main Hall. Hey, hello there. So how you feeling? All right, I suppose. Huh? Who is this? My name is Miles Edgeworth. My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always home. Oh, if circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. You asked nicely. I might give you a peek, big boy. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut. My stomach's already growling in protest. So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. Considered doing fiesta today, but I decided to go outside instead. Mans went outside and explored the world. He touched grass. Allegedly. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was about 9 o'clock when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. At 9? It was still snowing, so... Interesting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch. Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard, but your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here? The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. Ugh, I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. Oh, you get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Alright then, I'd like to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11 o'clock. No, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back. The sword. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. You must have been quite shocked. Of course you was. Try and put yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of a courtroom, and I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I know I may not look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back.
A bad lower back?
Yes, it's especially bad in the winter, so bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall.
So you left the disciple all alone?
That would be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out.
Really? Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? Did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get more details. So who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple?
Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. But after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course.
Special course?
It's a training session where you sit on the block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times.
You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over there at the inner temple, do you?
No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started the training session itself.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, dear, there's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Uh-oh, I don't think I like the sound of this.
Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Mystic Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister.
Oh, you mean Little Pearl? That's Maya Faye's cousin.
Little Pearl?
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner to clean up.
Mystic Elise.
But I haven't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found.
You mean she was the victim?
It's all the fault of my stupid, creaking old back.
A little girl who is with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens.
About this here.
Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material.
1 second.
I guess you can call me an immaterial girl.
I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, how could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault.
Well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to take all the blame yourself. Quiet.
What do you know, anyway?
Ouch, you're scary.
That stupid 5 o'clock shadow in that stupid old coat of yours. It's too bad that you weren't the one that disappeared.
That's harsh. Oh, crap.
Why is she able to take it all out on me?
Her anger does seem a little manufactured.
Well, look what you found. That's the master of the Kurine channeling technique, Mystic Misty Fey.
Faye.
Been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter.
Who is this daughter?
Well, I myself am part of a branch family of the Fey clan, but even I am not privy to information concerning the main family.
Really?
That's one of the Fey clan's very own Magatamas. That's a priceless treasure you've got there.
Wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never failed to surprise me.
Yes, you don't look it, but now I can see you're a real fan of the occult. Excuse me? Oh, of course this piece could possibly be real, but to have such a nice replica. Clearly you are a big fan of the Korean tradition.
Wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me.
I should have known better than to show this thing around. Alright. There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack?
Beats me.
Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
It looks like an old manila envelope.
Yeah!
What is it, Detective?
This could be it. Ultra important clue. Super special clue.
I suppose I should read it myself then.
Looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed.
This sounds like a blackmail letter.
Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra important prosecutor. Super duper prosecutor.
Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this.
Oh, it's a warm cat box, but where are all the cats?
It's called a hibachi, for heating the room.
Oh, look at all these ancient straw frisbees.
Those are a type of zabuton cushions called enza.
Why are you giving me such a hard time? Mr. Edgeworth, why?
Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, Detective. There's flowy script written everywhere on the walls.
Man, I bet you have awful nightmares if you try to sleep in here.
This is our main hall, so it's protected by a variety of magic spells and charms. They're all designed to prevent evil forces from entering.
So if I slept here, the ugly woogie boogeyman wouldn't hunt me down for eternity? Alright.
Does this guy think about anything other than eating and sleeping? Dog, eating, sleeping? Dog. The dream. February 8th. Azakura Temple Courtyard.
This is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched.
Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. Looks like the police are still investigating.
Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask just to be sure. You really gonna defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow?
Yeah, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment.
Well, in that case, I've got to be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation.
Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on his own.
You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap.
Yes, you do that, Detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years?
Victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Dunham. Her entire past up until she won that writing award last year is a total mystery.
It's hard to believe in this day and age, and you can still find people like that.
The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon.
The murder weapon?
The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but there's one strange thing.
Yes?
The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building. What? Oh, wait, whoa.
Excuse me. 2-story building.
Ugh.
A 2-story building? That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct?
Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise Dunham was staying in.
Maybe she was pushed out the window after she was stabbed by the sword. Loss of blood from stab and back. Body fell 10 feet after. Loss of blood from stab and back. Okay. body fell 10 feet, sorry. Yeah, 10 feet. I think it really depends on the circumstance. Bruised at 10 feet. I mean, I'm not gonna say like, because Phoenix took a big dip into the river. That's a long drop too. 10 feet. I'm trying to conceptualize 10 feet from where I am right now, because like, that's still considerable. 10 feet in the air is still considerable, especially if you're like, you fell, you know, like without catching yourself. Obviously, in this case, the body was, she was already dead, and her body was like, fell. So yeah, that's consistent, but I don't know if it was here. Probably not. Alright, what happened? Now the detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple. At 10 p.m. after ringing the bells for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple. Did she walk in the snow? Or did she take the snowmobile? They had to take the snowmobile, because, dog, that's like, have to take a hot bath to suit her back. Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. Inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? Pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defended, he just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of a defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for the training, training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing? The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. Okay, so there's a typo here too. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I think they should have put. So the only thing there is the inner. Yeah, it's not sort of. It's a comma. Yeah, I think it's a. Yeah. Wow, they literally forgot this one.
I is not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya.
Hey, it's a long case. What do you mean? Alright. So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon.
It sure is. It's called a Shichishiro, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir.
There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood?
Yup, it's all over the blade. Speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shichishiro, too.
Fingerprints?
Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant.
Fingerprints are on the murder weapon?
What's wrong? You looking really solemn.
Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney?
Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good.
To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. What's this? It looks like a wizard's staff.
That belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Domi. There's nothing strange or magical about it.
I think there is something strange about it, because I remember there being a gem.
Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir?
Yes? What?
This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this.
Alright?
The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard.
That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me?
That's it.
This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it?
Just the victims.
Really? The main gate must be just over that stone wall.
Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all.
Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. Paucity? Paucity? Paucity. Ah, I just love skiing. Really? You don't seem like the type. Well, what about sleds?
Sleds? Nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know. Messes with my hard-boiled image.
What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? That's a step ladder. Allegedly. It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night.
There's something elegant with the light of a fire. End of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight.
Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? Oh, that hurts.
How do you know?
Poor Gumshoe, bro. They did him dirty.
Oh, so I think I might have already told you about this, but the truth is... This sword represents the multiple branches that life can take, all ending as one.
I've never heard that one.
You know what I think about sometimes? What kind of life would I have had if I hadn't joined the homicide division?
You think about that kind of thing too, huh?
Of course I do. I think about it a lot. Me as a traffic cop, me as a detention officer, me as the Blue Badger.
I guess he doesn't have any plans to leave the force. I think I've done everything I could in there. Gates. I don't see Larry anywhere.
Maybe we scared the poor kid away.
His heart was shut tight with a number of cycle locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind.
But I've already told you everything that
Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes. Thank you.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Dunham with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. Wonder if I'll find the answer I'm looking for if I break those cycle locks. Oops. Thanks for sending through ads. I was frightened. Okay. Since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers. Understand?
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night?
Yes, I swear. I already told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
That's...
Well, Iris,
Why are you glaring at me like that?
you were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Ooh, okay. Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But, Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the secret, or the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, excuse me, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to. Phoenix Wright.
Ah,
You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map?
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart.
Yes.
Looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night?
Yes, that's exactly right.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
But it's pointless,
Why would you say that?
because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am.
Is there anything else I can present her?
Is that the murder weapon?
Yes, it is. Have you ever seen it before?
Yes, Mystic Ami was holding it in the courtyard.
And apparently the head nun witnessed the whole sad affair. She saw you stabbing Miss Elise Dunham with this very sword last night. Really? Okay. Alright. Whatever else I could present to you.
This is the woman who was to undergo training last night. She seems like a very strong, reliable woman.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't know if strong is the right word to use. Probably daring and brave. Probably that. Whatever else anyone has to say about this Iris woman, I can't exactly say she's the best judge of character. Oh my word, dude. Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? Still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next it's going to prison, I guess. You chased the girl you liked to Japan? Jeez. Beautiful art. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Shh. Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you just said, I got an objection. What the? Gee, you dirty rat! I'm sure you oaf. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? What is this little shack anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. One thing's for sure, no one's likely to show up and disturb you here. So I can get you something to drink, some hot water maybe? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir. Listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You gotta save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth. Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry that girl. Bro, what? Mr. Edgeworth was pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet, but I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Aw man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible? Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized? I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him. That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal. You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? I should have seen that one coming. Well, if that's the case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal. The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow. Wow, makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always did like the rustic look. Heavenly Hall. I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense. You got that right. Look at that bridge up there. This place has to be heaven, because that thing's hell. You're not wrong, I guess. You would do well to remember, Larry. This is a sacred place to some people. This is the Eagle River, sir. Runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over, even in the winter. If it had iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble. You're right about that. He would have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where. Not exactly what I meant, but alright. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Oh, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure how long. Suddenly, sing, the world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Dusky Bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There are still 3 psychologs remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw it happen? Where you say? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? Possible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. Is it the weather report? Not that one. Is it? It's gotta be the map thing. Go to release. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Hit him with the updated autopsy report, Edgy. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room? So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I had read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed a lightning strike Dusky Bridge from was here. In the river. JK. From here, Kappa. The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall. Oh, why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Oh, uh-oh. In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call affaire decor. What? Affaire decor? I think you mean affaire decor. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry. Could it be that you were waiting for someone? Oh, no! You really are one scary guy, you know. I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. You're waiting for Dick Gumshoe. Come visit to arrest you for trespassing. There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her, or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. Oops. Here's your evidence. You called to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey, give that back. You embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that? You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh. First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says, salutation here. Well, that's what it said in the book. Letter writing for dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. I'm so sorry. Got him. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? You saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag, threatening a young lady like that. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What were you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose a secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break. It's a love letter. Have you ever been in love? What did you just say? My love for her burns so hotly it could melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh, then what is this secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy, don't you get it? I'll talk about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want old Lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot, sour, bittersweet love affair. All right, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh. Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down. But, Mr. Edgewood, this guy's still hiding something, I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. Really want to know? Last night, I saw something incredible. He's right. Larry. What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. Oh no. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusty Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. What? When? Where? What? How? Hey, what do you think you're doing? You hide anything from Mr. Edward, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. No. What? No, come on. Bro, whole 5? Brother, man. You right. No! God. What's wrong, sir? This is Speed. I have to do it all over again. Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of light? I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. To be continued. Oh my god. I think that's enough for today. Oh, I didn't think case 4 would do that to me, but it did. And then here we are in the midst of case 5, the last case of the trilogy. Oh my god. Ooh. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that session of Ace Attorney. Oh my goodness. Let me see what's going on. Thanks for streaming. No, thank you for being here. Let's see, who was in here? We had Keto in chat, we had Sir Jack in chat, we had Matt, we had Primus, we had One. Keep streaming. What do you mean keep streaming? That's enough. Otherwise we'd be here all night doing this case. Seconded. Man, I gotta eat. I'll probably be back on. Actually, no, I'll be back on Tuesday. Don't worry. All right, I'm going right into Jerica, who's speedrunning Final Fantasy X. Also, oh yeah, thanks Bob, as well as all other lurkers and other peeps that I did not, if I missed. Of course, all the lurkers. I'll see you over there. They're speedrunning Final Fantasy X, CSR, allegedly. Okay, I'll see y'all on Tuesday. In for a really long case. Hooray.